Thank you so much for your support. And sabi nga nila sa akin kanina, are you gonna ask questions? Sabi ko, no, the pageant media has this. They have the best and hardest questions for our candidates, and you did just that. So give yourselves a big round of applause. As you can see, stellar performances also from our candidates, which is something na nakaka-proud talaga ng Valerie, given that this is the very first edition pa lang. So I love that naglalabasan na like yung mga values that we can impart to our community here. And I'm so excited to learn about the Chinese culture in the different parts of the globe naman this time, because for the first time ever, we are touching base in this way. There's a Chinatown na in every country, but this is the first time we are connecting all of that in this very stage. So congratulations to my Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global family.
So, Ms. Nicole, how does it feel to be the first ever official ambassador of the first ever Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global?
I'm so excited because I do not miss competing in the pageant. Like, wow, the hard work that they have to go through. But being with the candidates right now, like, wow, lumalabas yung pagka-mentor ko. So I cannot wait to sit down and talk to the candidates and give them tips as well, and just really get to know them.
So, syempre, a few years ago, you were once at the same place, diba? Ikaw yung candidate.
Thank you sa a few years ago.
A few years ago.
It was 10 years ago.
So, what support would you like to give to the candidates?
Okay, like when I was watching their Q&A portion a while ago, like just loosen up, you know, allow the audience to like just really get to know you. We saw that in some of them, pero I see some of them also still second guessing or holding back on sharing, for example. So that's something that I would love to sit down with them about, because that's a huge part of pageantry. It's being able to tell your story. And the core of this platform, as I say over and over again, is being able to impart the stories of growing up in the Chinese culture. And what makes it more interesting this time around is like Chinese dash to blank in another part of the world. So yeah, I hope to be the vessel, maybe as the ambassador, to like teach them or unlock something inside them to be able to impart those stories, their personal stories, to the world.
I'm sure you will serve as a great inspiration to all of our candidates. Thank you so much once again, Ms. Nicole Cordovez.
Thank you.
Ms. Nicole, please remain here on stage as we move forward to the next part of our program. We are also graced today with a few more familiar faces from the Mr. and Miss Chinatown family, sharing in this vision of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global to promote inclusivity and unity and diversity. These individuals will unite with Nicole themselves as fellow ambassadors of this worldwide campaign. Put your hands together for past Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines winners, Lance Yu, Matthew Saw, Justin Ten. A big round of applause to Lance, Matthew, and Justin. Please say hi to all of our media guests.
Hello everyone, Lance Yu.
Good afternoon, my name is Matthew Saw.
And I'm Justine Thang. Thank you all for being here.
Wow, it's nice to welcome all three of you back here on stage. So Lance, what particular advocacy or core value of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global do you relate to the most and look forward to promoting?
I relate to the most, and I would like to promote that this value of oneness. Our candidates and everyone here came from different backgrounds and different stories. They have their own different stories, they have different backgrounds, and it's pretty diverse. There's all sorts of walk of life, but they congregated here once again to give one message now, and that message is to promote our Chinese heritage. So again, I would like to promote oneness.
Thank you, Lance. And Matthew and Justin, you have seen our candidates for the first ever Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. What can you say?
Okay, so the first thing that I want to say is, you know, it's actually my first time to see a pageant, have a press con, and have the candidates
incredibly promising. And from what I've seen, these candidates are incredibly talented and very self-driven individuals. So with that being, I've seen a lot of them come up with this strong sense of self and deep connected heritage connection. And I think that this competition is going to be a highly competitive one in which they're able to showcase the best and brightest Chinese mixed races from different parts of the world. And with that being said, I was able to pick up on a unique set of diverse backgrounds and experiences that add a unique layer of richness and perspective to the community and this competition in general. So for me, I'm very, very excited to see what these talented individuals have to offer